Alright, it's Thursday night, and it's 78 degrees right this very moment. And, finally, I got a hold of my buddy that kind of got the last scrap, and he, I talked to his uncle or whatever today, very concerned that I hadn't been able to pay him any more money or anything, because I wanted to take him to do all that other stuff that I was going to pay for. So he'd end up with 3/4 of the money from the last scrapping. But here's what was weird. So I figured, well, you know, surely when he got that call that somebody had died or gone in the hospital, there was some emergency. Because I sent like 6 messages and like 12 text messages, never got a response. And then today he called me back. I was busy with a customer, so I totally forgot. I figured, well, he'll be in or out sometime. So anyway, he showed up at one point, come by one of the storages I was clearing out, and I said, man, where you been? I said, are you okay? And oh, we got in a battle. He was going on and on. He's like, I am an honest person. I'm like, yeah, I thought you were. And I said, but, you know, let's start here. I said, you know, so I went over what had happened the other day when all of a sudden he got that call and he just ran. He just shut the door of the truck and was gone. And I had sent him messages and stuff and all that. And so then he said, well, you know, my phone ran out of phone time. So I didn't even get those messages. And I'm like, what? So anyway, you know, I mean, things happen. You know, my phone was hijacked. I had to change my number. It took 4.5 hours to do so. So I know the feeling. Anyway, and just now, today I realized that, because he said that he tried to call, and he said it went to the voicemail, but it wouldn't work right, or something. I said, oh, you know what? Because I changed the number, I got to put a whole nother voicemail. So, that's going to be something else I got to do. Anyway, so I said, look, I don't have time to take you to do all that stuff I wanted to take you to do the other day, because, you know, I'm just finishing up and I've got to get some more of this done, as I was hoping to get this one unit cleaned out today, but I haven't. So I said, here, I just want to give you this. I went in the car and got this money, which still was way over half, and I went to hand it to him. He goes, no, I can't take it. He said, I don't even need it. And I said, well, wait a minute. I said, you were sweating bullets the other day. You worked really hard, you know, and I mean, he's quick, and this guy is strong as Methuselah, okay? I mean, he's loaded that stuff right up, took it down there, and cashed it in, and come right back, and boom, boom, you know? And so, anyway, he says, I can't take it. And I said, well, you need to, because you worked hard. And I said, you know, so I'm giving you this, which is, you know, way over half, and I wanted to buy all that other stuff for you, you know, take you to get the free shower at the gym, and take you to get your favorite food that you were talking about the other day, and put your truck through the car wash that I go to. And he says, no, I'm not taking it. He said, I told you I'm an honest man. And I said, well, but I know. I said, but you worked for it, so why are you not taking it? And he said, well, at first I thought you were trying to rip me off when you gave me the 20 for the gas right off the top, because he had told me it'll be 20 for the gas for me to take everything to the scrapyard. And so, being that he, you know, drinks, I didn't want to give him like 90% of the money because I figured he would just buy booze with it instead of things that I wanted him to do, like eat a good meal and, you know, catch a shower and get his truck washed. So, anyway, you got a nice truck, I'm going to tell you. It really does. I mean, he's always hauling stuff or working, but anyway, he said, no. He said, I just got done with a job this morning. I worked 2 hours, made $700 doing asphalt. I'm like, what? I said, that's not the job you're waiting on. And he said, no, that's the one at the hotel with concrete. That's not ready yet, but maybe it will be in a couple days. He said, but I got that other job and I needed to go do it, so I did it. And he said, in the meantime, I found out my phone was off. And I'm like, well. So I said, but, so you need to take this money? And he goes, I don't need it. He said, I can't take the money because, now he's super religious too. He says, because it would ruin my blessing. I said, well, I mean, I don't get it. He said, if I take that money, it'll ruin my blessing. And I'm like, but I owe you this money. I want to tip you this money. Because all you got was gas money, and I wanted to take care of you for all your work. You know, I mean, you worked hard. He goes, that's right. He said, but if I take that money, it will ruin my blessing. So now I don't know what to do. But we're cool. But he did mention I had some beds, and then I got another bed set today. Oh my gosh. And he said, you know, I talked to my friend who doesn't have much, and he's an older guy, and he has, you know, no bed, and he said he is interested in the beds, and I said, well, great. So we loaded up those 3 beds that I had in that one unit, which gives me so much more room, yay. And I mean, he's like picking up these king-size mattresses, like, by himself. Like nothing. I mean, this guy's super strong. So, anyway, I said, okay, come over here. And I took him to this other storage unit that I picked up today with a couch and another bed. And I really need to get rid of the bed. The beds are really hard to get rid of because they can't go in the trash can or anything, especially when they're that big. They have to go to the dump. You have to pay to take them to the dump. So, I said, well, come over here. And he comes over there, and I open the door. I said, couch and bed. I said, take this other bed. And he says, well, I don't know if he needs all that. You know, he got all these people that he's been letting stay in his little trailer. And I said, well, call him. So he called him, and the guy was thrilled to death. He said, absolutely, I need the beds. And so he says, okay, he's taking them. So he goes in there and moves that couch over with one hand, and it's a big recliner couch sitting on its side, standing up, and it's fake suede, but it feels like real suede, like for sure, okay? And it's in real nice shape. And moves it over with one hand, yanks that big extra thick mattress out, you know, like those $900 beds, and just yanks it out, throws it on the trailer. And I said, how are you going to keep that from blowing off? He said, I'm going to tie it down with strap. I said, yeah, because if anybody asked me, where'd you go? I said, just follow the trail of beds down the road. But anyway, he was laughing. But anyway, so we both made somebody's day that couldn't afford it and needed some beds. And that last bed was really nice. It was in real good shape. And so that one was only a couple years old, and the other ones were probably about 5 years old. And so anyway, he ran those over to give to that guy for free. And then he said he had somebody else that would want that couch. And so I'm waiting to see if I hear from him, because he scraps at night when it's cool. He goes around the streets and he picks up all kinds of scrap. So I don't know when he exactly sleeps, because I told him, I said, man, it's the best time to sleep in Florida if you're boondocking, because it's cooler in the evening, but it's not much cooler by far right now. I'll tell you that much right now. is so hot. And it's really, really dangerous. It's like I gotta get up early and earlier every day because it's so darn hot. I mean, it'll fry your brains and kill you. It's ultimately too hot. So, that was a good thing. We did something kind for a stranger. And I had listed the couch, and not 5 minutes after I listed it, I had a message from Defunct where they wanted it right away. Said they were on their way, and the suckers never showed up. But that's what they do. I mean, I had one day from Picola, and she was freaking out, really needed what I had. I think it was my exercise machine. And she was just freaking out, and sent me a million messages, worrying me to death. I hate when they do that. I gotta hear all this drama, worry me all to death, instead of just going, hi, I'm coming now, or hi, I'll catch you later. But no, they gotta carry on with, I gotta go by the bank, I gotta pick up my sister, and then I gotta wash my car, and then I gotta go to work for 2 hours, and it's just message after message, you know. I mean, if you're trying to buy something from somebody, just be professional about it, man. Don't drag me into all your personal life and everything else. Just yay, nay, I'm on my way. That's the ones I want to hear. I'm on my way. Can you hold it for me? No. Can you load it for me? No. Can you move it for me? No. But anyway, so I feel terrible though that he wouldn't let me pay him. But you know, black people are very religious and very superstitious. So maybe one day, maybe if he's like low on fuel or hungry or something, or something in storage auctions he wants, I offered him tools. I said, here, why don't you, is there some tool here you need? And he's like, nope, I got so many tools that I can't hardly close my place where, my storage where I got it. He said, no, you need to have that stuff. I was like, oh, gosh. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's really kind of him, but this guy works so hard, it just bums me out. Because I told him, I said, man, you ran so fast, I thought somebody died or went in the hospital. Because his uncle is on that, what do you call that, liver, kidney treatment? Dialysis. Yeah. And that's really bad. It's really hard on people, and people usually die that get that. I danced with a girl in Memphis at Platinum that had bad liver, kidney, and we always thought her boyfriend was beating the crap out of her all the time. Because she would come in with bruises all over and all that. And it was horrible. And she was just the sweetest thing. And it turned out nobody was even beating on her. She had told me one day, she said, I have a bad liver, kidney, and if they don't find one, I'm going to be dead in about 3 months. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. You know? Yeah. And you know, I worked with her probably a year. And it was just amazing, the bruises. And we all used to go, oh my God, he did it to her again. Oh my God. Wasn't that at all. It was her health. So, yeah. So I had thought that his uncle had gone in the hospital or died, and that's why he was running and jumping like he did. Because, I mean, he just, that phone rang and he was like gone, shut the door of the truck and rolled. And I was standing right there going, okay, so, God. But anyway, so that was good. I guess at least get square on it, so that, you know, he's a really nice guy. And I was really proud to have made a new friend for the day, you know what I mean? I mean, my friends are like diamonds. I treasure them. I really do. I try to make a new friend every day. So I got tons listed today. Tons. Cleaned and listed to where it's safe to handle. And I've got that one storage, I guess, about halfway emptied out. And they tried to break into it again last night. They poured acid down the front of that lock set on that unit. They beat on it for the second time. And so I just went and bought a big heavy-duty ground lock to put on with that other lock. And then what was really interesting is the Boondockers, about 5 units down from that, the girl, you know, I brought her food a couple times because, you know, they don't have a car, and only one bicycle, little bitty kid bicycle that he rides, and he leaves her there a lot, and it's hot as fire over there. So she sits there by herself for hours sometimes. And I couldn't figure it out though, because like he had a drone today he was playing with most of the day. And it was like, you know, you're living in a storage unit and you freaking have a high-dollar drone in a big giant case. I just don't know. But anyway, so she had come over there today, and I gave her a bunch of towels, sheets, and blankets because they were supposed to have got a place to live, and then that fell through. So anyway, she came over and gave me some really neat picture frames. She said, I'll give them to you. I don't need them. I said, gosh, those are beautiful. So she had 4 or 5 of these huge, really neat frames that are designed for oil paintings, and I was telling her about an oil painting I did of one of my kids years ago that was huge. I mean, it was bigger than the windshield of my car, and it was really pretty. And I would have liked to have got that to her. I mean, it was picture perfect, absolutely beautiful painting in a dress that was over 200 years old. Yep, and now I don't have the painting or the dress. But anyway, so and I told her, I said, I love to do oil painting, but all my oil painting stuff gone too. That's storages that they stole. But anyway, so I told her thank you. I mean, the stuff is really neat. And anyway, then she said, you know, I get so bored, I have nothing to do. And I said, well, yeah. And then she said, you know, if you need any help, you know, I'll be glad to help. I said, no, it's all right. Then she comes over and she just hangs out. Says, I can help. And I said, no, it's okay. And so what's really creepy is tonight it looked like the people that used to have that storage pulled up in their car. Because I heard they had a Jeep. And they pulled up to come get one of them and take them somewhere. And I thought, man, that's probably what's going on, because they were probably buddies with the people that had that storage. And they're trying to break into it when I'm not there. But I got wise today. I started moving stuff to another storage. I priced it, photographed it, and moved it out. So I've got a majority of it out. I guess all the power tools and a bunch of stuff. But I've still got a few things in there, and I've still got some boxes I have not sorted yet. And so I don't know what's in there, but I'm looking for this gun. Actually, 2 guns. One is real small, and one that goes, that's like a AK-14. Yeah, because I got the clip to it. So I'm intrigued to see if any guns are in there. And I've got like 10 more boxes to go through. I've got 80% of the laundry out of there. I've got a bunch of, I moved that to another storage too, because I was trying to empty that unit today. And So I've got a lot of stuff out of there, but I haven't finished going through all those boxes yet to see what else is left. I did find a really nice Dremel tool, and I just bought one. But I found a really nice one. So, yeah, what a bummer. I'll have to see how it acts against the one I've got. And then I might sell either one. I needed one. I'm one of those that always has 3 of everything anyway. Isn't that terrible? I really do. I always have 3. 3 cars, 3 vacuums, 3 everything. 3 crock pots, you know. So anyway, yeah, I'm almost finished sorting that number 1 unit out. The 2 auto repair units, now I'm still trying to finish those up. I wanted to get those gone first because they're the most expensive, but they really need those other single units that are smaller, like, right away. So, I was trying to get that one done today, and that was close. I was real close. I was like less than half finished. I mean, less than half left. But, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff listed today, and moved it out of there. I got all my Harley Davidson exhaust pipes, chrome exhaust pipes. I've got like 2 sets. Those are worth about $150 a set used. So I've got those listed, and they're so pretty. They're really good looking. They're in real nice shape. Let's see, bunch of shoes. Some are brand new with the tags on them. It is amazing, men's and women's shoes. So I got some of those listed. And let's see, got rid of the old bed today. Because that was junk, the one that was in there. So that's done, thank God. Today was like bed day, I swear. But let's see what else. So now I have room in that other unit where I gave those beds away tonight. So now I can get back in there, and by God, there's a VCR back there too. Yeah, because we love VCRs. And it's a big box of VCR tapes. At least the top of it's VCR tapes. There might be something else in there, I don't know, but it's a huge box on the floor. And I've got to get to that and sort that out. And then 2 older TVs, those have got to go to the junkyard, and as soon as I can get those out, it gives me more room. That really pretty rattan couch, it looks like the ones that they had at Waterfront Mission years ago that come out of a hotel, that I would have loved to have had back then when my daughter was newborn. My last kid, my youngest one. It looks just like one of those couches, and I don't see any cushions for it as of yet. It's a hide-a-bed couch too, so I might be at a loss for that sucker, because it doesn't look like the cushions are in there anywhere. So I would be tossing that out, and then I've got this other 1940s lounge couch thing, like in the Titanic, you know, like she was laying on for him to do that drawing of her naked. Yeah, I got one of those. Those are really popular things. There was a strip club in Huntsville, Cats. He brought one of those in there. I'm like, why is this in here? And he goes, oh, that's a really cool thing. And I'm like, for what? But anyway, it was like that. But that's a neat piece. People are into a lot of that old retro stuff too. So that one should be able to be emptied out pretty quick. And it's really small unit compared to that other, the number 1 that I'm working on. So, maybe I get 1 done tomorrow or 2 done tomorrow. I don't know. But getting close. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm tired, and I was going to go wash some more stuff from the storages, and I'm just too tired. I only got about 4 or 5 hours sleep last night because it was too hot. I couldn't stay asleep for long, so I went to bed early. But and I did laundry last night, washing that stuff from that one storage, and I only had about half a load, whatever, of my own stuff. But so I got fresh new clothes for a moment. But yeah, so I don't know. Tomorrow's another day, but I'm just so tired. I didn't want to do the washateria tonight at all. I'm just too darn tired. The heat just rips your guts out. Plus, I didn't feel too hot today. I was really in bad shape this morning, so before I even started. But I got a bunch of food this morning. I got 2 for $1 on Egg McMuffins, and I got some of those bacon, egg, cheese biscuit deals, 2 for $4. And then went by some of the homeless people, give them some food. Homeless people that I know. And they were really excited about it. I also gave one to one of the workers at the storage company, because they were always helping me. And so like I had a bag of trash I need to go to the dumpster, and he took it for me, which was really cool. There's a little golf cart to go around on anyway, so that was really awesome. And then he moved to those crappy beds from that unit 1, because he told me to put him in the street there against the wall to air them out for the bugs and stuff. And then they've been there for 2 days, and the manager was freaking out over it, like, oh my god, there's a bed back there. So we got those out of the way today, so she won't have to have a coronary. They don't like anything in the streets over there. There's signs all over like, don't put stuff in the street. So anyway, it was a big day again today. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think I told you about the couch, and I got a message on it 5 minutes after I listed it, and it was from Defunk, and they wanted it, and they never showed up. And that was like at 3, and I only do my sales till 5. So, that's why I say don't give them an address. Just do not give them an address. Because you never know if they're really going to show or not. So, and you don't want them coming when you don't want them there either. So, but anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. And love to you. Do something kind for a stranger, alright? Talk to you later.